For a full copy of today's recipe, check us out on Facebook at Poppy's Cucina, on YouTube under the community tab, or right at the end of the video. So thank you to Lisa for this suggestion. Love that idea. So what are we going to make today? Just because it's Lent doesn't mean you have to give up on flavor and deliciousness. That's right, we're making this unbelievably amazing and so easy stacked eggplant parmesan. So good. And it makes a lot. Oh yeah. Let's eat. Well, I guess first we have to see how we make it, right? Yum. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is prep our eggplants. So here I have 2 medium-sized eggplants. You want to get the more narrow ones. They tend to be less seedy. You don't have to, whatever you got. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is peel them and then cut them into 1/4-inch slices. We're going to cut them into rounds. Just like that. And now you want to lay them on some paper towels. You want to lightly salt both sides and then lay another layer of paper towels on top. You're going to let this rest for about 20 to 30 minutes. What this does is helps get the bitterness out of the eggplant, and it'll make it much more pleasant. So we're going to lay some paper towels on top of this and let these rest. And once they've had time to cure, you want to make sure you wipe them really well and just press out a little bit of the remaining liquid. But one thing I made a mistake, I apologize. I told you to cut these into 1/4-inch slices. You actually want to cut them into 1/2-inch slices, because once you cure them, you're going to see they got much thinner because they lost a lot of moisture. So 1/2 inch, and then they turn into 1/4-inch. All right, so now we're ready to bread these. So you can do the whole standard breading where you dip these in flour, then egg, and then breadcrumbs. You could do that, or I like a little trick. I use mayonnaise. All right, I know people are like, ooh, mayo, ugh. But the mayonnaise is just, it adds a little bit of flavor, but actually adds a lot of moisture to what you're breading. I'll do it with the chicken cutlets too. A little messier, not really. But you just want to do a thin layer of mayo on both sides and around the edge. See? Easy, easy. And even season it too. That's a little bit of salt. Right, and then into our Italian style breadcrumbs. So right inside, like that. And there you have your breaded cutlet. All right, so now we're going to do all the rest of them. Just like that, and now you're ready to cook them. So you have a couple options. You could fry these in oil, heat up about 1 inch of oil on the stove, fry them so they're nice golden brown, a couple minutes on each side. You can air fry them, 360, spray them with a little vegetable oil, flip them halfway for about 8 minutes, or you could bake them. I'm going to bake them because, I have a lot of them and it's easier to do. So into a preheated 400-degree oven, they're going to go for about 10-15 minutes. You're going to see they're going to get a nice golden brown, and we want them nice and crispy. So before you put them in the oven, you just want to spray them with a little bit of vegetable oil first. All right, but into the oven they're going to go. And just about 20 minutes later, they're done. So they're nice and crispy, nice and tender. They're going to be so good and they smell amazing. All right, but we're going to allow these to cool for about 15-20 minutes before we actually start building it, because we don't want it to be too hot. Although it's going to take every ounce of energy for me not to eat these right now. So good. All right, so our eggplant cutlets have time to cool. So now we're ready to build it. So here I have my baking dish that I added a couple tablespoons of olive oil on the bottom. So now we're going to add our first cutlet. So to this we're going to add about a teaspoon of tomato sauce. A slice of mozzarella cheese. I took a 1-pound block of mozzarella and I sliced it up. Then we're going to add about a tablespoon of ricotta in the middle. Okay, then we're going to add another cutlet. Press down a little bit. Now to this one we're going to add a little bit of pesto, about a teaspoon. Right in the middle. Again, another slice of mozzarella. We're going to do a little bit more ricotta. Again, about a tablespoon. And then we're going to add our final cutlet. Nice and tall. I'm going to press down a little bit. With this, we're going to add, again, about a teaspoon of tomato sauce. Do 1 fresh basil leaf. And then we're going to do another slice of mozzarella. And then some diced tomatoes, just about a teaspoon. I'll do a small dice. And there you have your stacked eggplant parmesan. How cute is that? All right, now we're going to do the rest. Just like that. Look how cute they are. And amazing they're going to taste. All right, so now they're ready for the oven. So into a preheated 400-degree oven, they're going to go for just about 20 minutes. You want the cheese to be nice and melty and just like nice and gooey. And everything's just going to be just like, oh, cheesy and amazing. Oh, so good. So into the oven they're going to go. Nice. And exactly 20 minutes later, I pulled them out of the oven. So gooey and crispy, and some fell over. You got to be careful when you stack them. Apparently I wasn't that careful. But, oh, quick fix, and you can restack them, and oh, I can't wait to give them a try. So we're going to let them sit for about 5 minutes, plate it up, and chow down. Oh, yeah. Buon appetito. First off, it melts in your mouth. The eggplant is just so creamy. The sauce, the pesto. Oh, and all that cheese. Oh, it's amazing. It's so good. It's so easy. You're going to love this. You got to try it. If you do, let us know. Thank you so much for watching.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks.
No good. Now, where's that drink? I'm ready. Yeah. All right, so for today's Peachy Rita, yeah, we're going to start with 2 ounces of tequila. One ounce of peach schnapps. Half an ounce of Grand Marnier. I can use triple sec. And we do 1 ounce of peach daiquiri mix. And then 1.5 ounces of margarita mix. We're gonna give it a good shaky, and we pour. That looks so refreshing, doesn't it? Nice. Time to give it a try. Salute. Oh, that's just amazing. Oh, it's so smooth. Can't even tell there's booze in it. There's not a lot. You gotta try this drink. If you do, let us know. If you try that incredible stacked eggplant parm, let us know that too. You're gonna love it. Thank you so much for watching. Keep those suggestions coming, guys. Please, and maybe you'll hear your name in the future. Thank you so much. Love you. Cheers.